Are you a salesperson that struggles to sell to family businesses? Perhaps you're a sales manager that's got a sales team that are struggling to sell to family businesses. Perhaps you're a professional, I don't know, an accountant, solicitor, something like that, who finds it challenging to deal with family businesses. They seem different. Their decision processes are very different. In fact, in general, it might be that general relationship techniques, sales techniques, etc., don't seem to work with family businesses. They seem to think in a very, very different way. You know what? The staff seem to have no authority. Everybody has to make a decision by not making a decision or by waiting for the person who owns the business to make a decision. So all lead times seem to be ridiculously long. They always seem to be too busy. They're on a different wavelength. And in fact, there are so many other reasons and factors where you'd say, do you know what, family business, I just don't get it. My name's Peter Roper. I'm known as the family businessman. I've had 6 family businesses of my own, 3 stunning successes, 3 fantastic failures. I've learned far more from losing the lot than I ever have from being successful. I'm not here as a business guru to tell you that in 3 weeks you can make a gazillion and it's dead easy to do, because life isn't like that. But what I can do is suggest to you that you go below here and sign up for my next webinar, where I'll share with you the 3 keys to family businesses, 3 keys that I've learned the hard way through 26 years of running my own business, 40 years plus of business development, of understanding that family businesses do not react in the way perhaps you might think, and that traditional selling techniques, traditional relationship techniques just don't work in the same way as you'd expect them to. So to understand that, the webinar will just give you quite straightforwardly on me, it's my experience in 60 minutes of something you can do that's tried, it's tested and proven, and it will work for you if you choose to apply it. Do you know, a few years ago, one of our family businesses is headed by our older daughter, Sarah Beth. And I was at a networking event and I met somebody who had a business that had a niche that would have been really useful for our family business. It'd been something we'd been looking for years, to be honest. And it seemed absolutely tailor-made. And I said, look, I'll tee you up, Fred, we'll call him Fred, to meet Sarah Beth. And I said, look, she makes the decisions in this business, not me. All right. But have a good conversation. I think you've got a good opportunity. And I think so have we. So I teed it up. Sarah Beth thought it was a great idea. And Fred came along, introduced him into the other offices, left them to it. Halfway through that event, I looked through the glass windows, and I could see by the look on my daughter's face that she wasn't completely enthralled. Not long afterwards, Fred left, and I talked to Sarah Beth, and I said, "Okay, what's up?" And she said, "Honestly, Dad, the guy had got no clue. Yes, he's got what we need, but the trouble is he just sold at me for the whole time. Had no interest in our business, our family, anything we did, our values, where we're going with our business. Had none of that. He was just trying to flog me something. Press hard, sign here, top copy's yours." I said, "Oh dear," because that never ever works with a family business. And you know the irony? 6 months later, I bumped into him, and he said, he honestly thought that he'd done everything correctly, and he offered to try to have another conversation. So they did have another brief conversation. You never guess what he did. Even after I did give him 1 or 2 suggestions, he did exactly the same thing again. He just bang bang, sell sell sell, completely missed the point. So if you're struggling to create relationships with family businesses and you need to do something a bit different, but you're not really sure what, then the webinar is the one for you. Now, during that webinar, I'm going to tell you about some of the things we do, because obviously we want to try and sell things as well. However, whether you do also or not, I'll give you my best stuff from the last 40 odd years, particularly the last 26 years with family businesses, that I've shared with literally thousands of family businesses that work, tried, tested, proven. So here's the thing, all you got to do, sign up to the webinar. I really look forward to seeing you. Be an interactive session. It won't be a boring webinar. I promise you'll go away with something that's worthwhile. But in the meantime, if I can help you in any way, just let me know. Thanks for listening.